between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Luis Avilan, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Hard hit ball to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Digging in, Nick Williams, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. Taylor has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Hero?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play at .313, 46 home runs, and 107 runs batted in. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Hernandez on second. Hoskins is over at first with one away. Now another 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this A-League.
That's popped up. Turner shading to his right, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Way out in front. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
Williams is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Settling in now, Michael Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Herrera, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is now at the plate. Jorge Alfaro, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Only 2 the count to Crawford. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Line drive to center field. Eaton is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
The pitcher, Luis Avilan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Matt Wieters.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Wieters, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into the box now, Joe Ross, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Hernandez scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Odubel Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Right fielder, Williams.
So striding in, Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air now, out to left. Taylor is there. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. Parra is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Up next for Washington, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Murphy at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2 delivery. Just hung in there on that one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Line toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. And he takes strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals get a run courtesy of. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 47 thus far. And it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that is off the wall. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, catcher Jorge Alfaro.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is flared out towards second. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Turner ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Luis Avilan. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Crawford over at second. Avilan on at first with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The pitcher, number 40, Joe Ross.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Ross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is pulled into right. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at-bat or 2 before this one ends.
Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now Carlos Santana as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera as it's on the ground toward the hole. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. The The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 0-1, here it comes. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club on that. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. With runners in scoring position this season, Rendon brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Philadelphia is on top, 3-2. Ryan Madson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Ryan Madson.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Wilson Ramos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Wilson Ramos.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Vince Velasquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Vince Velasquez.
Striding into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Gerardo Parra, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Line towards center field. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out. And he's safe.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. 1-1 the count. 1 out and a runner on third.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Wieters goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Bryce Harper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Taylor at third with 2 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he got him. So 1 run here. 1.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field after it is eaten. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, Second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Benoit sets. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's really struggled. 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Hit out towards second. Hernandez moving to his right. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Trevor Gott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Carlos.
First offering on its way.
Santana.
Now a ball flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Murphy's got it on to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he fouls this one off. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Michael Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Pitch on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 5-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Doolittle comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Now pitching and batting in the seventh spot, number 62, Sean Doolittle. Now playing right field and batting in the ninth spot, number 9, Ryan.
Michael Franco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Franco.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. His career line with Doolittle, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Digging in, Nick Williams. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end.